Hello and welcome back for part 2 of the Creeping Death campaign. So last time I set an ambush with my main army here in the hope that somebody would come attack the seemingly weak second army, but sadly nobody did. We lost Varenka Hills out here to... I always forget the names of these tribes. Scabby Eye. Yeah, this army led by Wurrzag Brain Basher. We just had a few low health garrison units, so we had no chance to beat them, but looking at their army, it's mostly Orc Boys. I think they had a couple missile units and 2 or 3 units of Wolf Riders. So nothing too dangerous, and nothing that gives them siege attacker, which means Achendorf is safe. So walls are at full strength again. Your garrison's still very weak, but that's fine. It's kind of irrelevant what's in the garrison. As long as there's at least one unit here, they couldn't make this attack in a single turn. Forest of Gloom is in danger, though. Fortunately, we've managed to finish this building, which lets me recruit a Goblin Big Boss. So let's look at that. Okay, we can only recruit one of them. We don't have any extra capacity. Mork and Gork are not being kind to me so far with these traits, either on their lords or these heroes. So Serial Dancer is like a self-buff frenzy for melee. Determined, really minor boost, honestly. And Tough is okay, but again, it's just affecting the hero. Would have loved to pick up Confident or Disciplined for the army-wide buffs. But yeah, I don't really have time to go for a better trait, given that this army could come attack Forest and Gloom as soon as next turn, possibly. And then I would lose this building. I think I would rather have defensive stats on this hero. Yeah. So we'll accept Tough and just be a little unhappy about it. Right. So this guy eventually gets a giant spider, although it's not giant as in like Arachnarok giant, it's giant as in, you know, horse size or whatever. He does get campaign line of sight, weapon strength, okay, little minor buffs up here. Yeah, the Goblin Big Boss is one of those heroes introduced a long time ago that doesn't have the best skill tree. So he gets a self buff on melee defense and speed, and he gets a debuff for an enemy lord or hero, which is decent, but nothing amazing. Does get block army and assassinate, those are good traits. Oh, sorry, those are good abilities. Scavenge for the extra post-battle loot income, sure. Alright, so can't move this guy this turn anyway. I'm sure he'll do some fighting in the army, get him ranked up. Yeah, bearing in mind that this is liable to be attacked and there's nothing here to stop them just destroying it, like the garrison won't be able to hold them off. I will just go ahead and demolish this building. Be great if this went through and I was able to recoup 900 gold off it, but we'll see. Alright, so now we get to make the attack against Barak Varr. Don't see any dwarf armies in the vicinity. Still not quite sure what happened with that, but I think Wurrzag, when they confederated Barak Varr, they weren't bringing in much extra money from it, and so they had to just disband the army that they confederated. I think that's what happened, but I'm not sure. In any case, we gave any army within range a great opportunity to come attack us here, and nobody did, so let's go ahead and make this attack. Have to make the attack with Muzz, because the Arachnarok Spider gets us through the walls, or gets us siege attacker. Okay, and the dwarf garrison is a little depleted. Yeah, so I mentioned this. When you confederate someone, or when the AI confederates into a faction, it does reset the garrison health, but that was a couple turns ago, so they are 85% strength now. Okay, and they've got 3 Quarreler units. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is going to be quite a lot harder than the battle against the the guys in Ackendorf. We do have a lot more archers though, which is great. Also spotted this lot. So what do you have out here? Tier 1 recruitment. They must have the Wolf Rider building here, because that's how they were getting Wolf Riders. Okay.
The tribe's ready.
Let's make sure I can join in with these units. Want to get experience on the Second Lord, of course. Speaking of which, did I get another roll on a Great Shaman trait? I guess I did. I got another mushroom addicted guy. Oh right, no, hold on. That was the mushroom addicted guy. Yeah. I never recruited him. So mushroom addicted is nice if I have lots of goblins in the army because it does bring down the upkeep. However, just recruiting him is costing us a bit of gold. I don't think I want to do that. Cunning, I will be definitely making use of ambush stance. And this 10% cunning, 10% success chance on the ambush for armies, local armies. It's not just this guy's army, that's the key thing. I think being short on gold, I'll just leave this guy. He's also gotten towards the first level. I think he might get to rank 2, just being a reinforcing army here. Alright, let's make this attack. We're going to sack this. And then I have the option to, I guess, occupy it with my other army, which would let Musk move, which is maybe a good idea, because I can get him heading back up this way. Or I could get him going back into ambush stance. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the battle fort. Okay, so a little square settlement. Both this and Ackendorf are pretty good settlements to defend from the point of view of, once we hold them. Like, there's no blind spot for the towers, right? You have to just... The attacking army has to just walk into the tower fire. Sadly, right now, of course, that is bad for us, being the attacking army. So reinforcements come from back here. We are going to get shot a lot, is what I'm thinking is going to happen. So, the most straightforward thing would just be to make an attack here. Not try and split my troops up. I don't have many troops that are actually going to be able to go over the wall. We really need to soften them up with missile fire before we send nasty Skulkers over the wall. The Dwarf Warriors are much tougher than the Border Prince units. So Arachnarok Spider can bring down the gates, that's fine. Yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a meat grinder, unfortunately. We can try and avoid getting shot by these two towers, so it's just these two. We can maybe even try and avoid getting shot by this tower, but that could be tricky. Alright. It is how it is. I don't think we're better off on this side. I think it's basically symmetric. Guess I should just check that. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, good placement of towers on this settlement. Alright. Yeah, I'm basically resigned to getting shot by these two towers. That's not what I was wanting to do. You just get back here for a second. I think we want nasty Skulkers here, and then these two maybe over on this side. Right, these ones definitely need to be off skirmish mode. Cavalry is going to be quite limited in usefulness here. We can throw them through the gate if there's not a wall of dwarves on the other side, so there is that. Probably keep you off skirmish mode. Have the melee cavalry in the back. Don't have a great feeling about this. As I said, I think we're just going to take quite a lot of damage, but no way around that. YOLO. Okay, so we've got 3 more archers coming in. That's good. Yeah, you're more or less going to get into range of the dwarves. Poor Arachnarok Spiders getting shot up quite a lot. That is really unfortunate. It's okay, he doesn't have to do too much except knock down the gate. Guess it's a she. I don't know. Maybe only the brood queens are she. Dwarf warriors on the walls here. Gonna be tough to overcome. I do think I need to just get up and at them because we've got enough missile fire support. So we're just going up with all our guys. And I think we want to just concentrate fire on... Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We've got decent fire trajectory on those arrows. Let's bring these 3 gobbos up. Okay, so far so good here, I think. We need to get this lord up into melee. Get this buff down. Like with Akendorf, they don't have a lord or hero, so it does mean the Great Shamans are actually going to be decent for us in melee. Okay, we've done a reasonable amount of damage with our missile fire, that's good. Enemy gates are down, that's also good. Now, what do they have here? They have the general. That's just a unit of dwarf warriors. I think I should try and smash through here as well. I think. Got a lot of dwarves clumped up here, which is really good for the purposes of doing lots of damage with our missiles. Let's move in slightly closer. Oh, no, let's just leave them. Yeah, a lot of units. Ah, they went up on the walls. That's smart. Okay, well... Okay, they've got all their units on the walls here, I guess. That's fine. I mean, that gives us a window to swing our cavalry inside their settlement, which we should take, obviously. The leadership looks like it's doing okay. I've almost got my Great Shaman up the ladder here. You're not at ladders yet. Let's give these guys a bit of a buff. Okay, that unit came off the walls. That's good. Spider can eat it. Right, you get into these guys and get that going for the leadership debuff. Actually, looks like we're going to be able to rout them pretty easily. Great, okay. Got quarrelers up on the walls here. See if I can move here and then shoot those quarrelers maybe. Alright, all the dwarves over on this side have been taken care of. Just got a lot of troops here. Okay, we need to force them to come off the walls, so let's grab the victory point with a weak unit. I have to say, this is going much better than I expected. Captured that tower, so it's not shooting us. We need to get into melee. Oh, we need to break those dwarf warriors first, okay. So where are my nasty skulkers? You're up here. Alright. I think we can let that one unit of spearmen... I'm hitting our own guys here, that's not ideal. That unit's routed. Okay, great. Let's get up here and hit these quarrelers. I think I'm going to tell my guys just to focus fire on this unit here. Someone else came off the walls, that's good. Okay. Alright, stop. Oh, we'll just get too much friendly fire. Yeah, you're still in melee here, that's fine. Let's give a little buff up for this unit. And it's war time. Okay, this unit's the one that's taking most damage. Looks like they're doing okay though. Yeah. Try and run these units down, make sure they don't rally. Oh yeah, this one unit's taking a beating. Let's maybe try and even pull them out, let other units do a bit more of the fighting. Yeah, cavalry here also. Thought I told my gobbos to stop shooting, but they apparently enjoy shooting the dwarves too much. Understandable. Alright, and that's it. Not bad. I want to end the battle right away, because we're just going to shoot ourselves. Yeah, so lost quite a few units, quite a few gobbos in this one unit, otherwise not much damage at all, so I think that was very successful. Part of the reason I wanted to try this campaign is to force myself to fight these battles that are just a little trickier than the sorts of battles I fight in the other campaigns. Like, I find myself getting into this routine, especially when I have really powerful magic, or I have like really powerful artillery or ranged weapons, you know, where I just sit back and sort of fight the battles in a conservative way each time. But this is far more exciting. Like, we have ranged weapons, but we can't just sit back and kill the enemies. Like, the dwarves outshoot us, basically. So we have to make these attacks where I'm coordinating melee and missile and magic. So it's harder, but it's also more fun, I think. Provided it works. Nice. So Barak Varr is only tier 1. We may as well sack it than occupy it. Much needed influx of gold there. And a Swindler for more post-battle loot. Nice. And a Berserker Sword. And an Idol Carver onto my other lord. Great. Okay. So,
The tribe's ready.
let's see here.
I'm special.
The presence of this army here is a little concerning. I was thinking of just occupying Barak Varr with my weaker army, continuing to recruit here, and having Muzg head back towards Achendorf and stand in ambush stance. So, with the idea being that it might encourage this guy to attack Achendorf, and we can come clean him up. But I don't want to lose Barak Varr right away to these guys. Like, this could be 12 units after a turn of recruitment. And Barak Varr is not going to have defenses up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and capture Barak Varr with this lord anyway. But I might keep Muzg around within reinforcement range.
Send in the spiders.
Yeah, so just occupy.
Me.
Failed this quest to raid, but that just the timing wasn't convenient. Okay, so what do we get here?
The tribe's ready.
Picked up the port. Oh, right. Maybe sacking this was a poor idea. That's quite expensive to repair. Yeah, that is too. Alright, we didn't lose too much gold on that, but probably I should have just occupied it. Anyway, I do want to repair these buildings. Really would like this to grow as fast as possible, though there's obviously a limit to how that can be achieved. Right, and I've got 8 units here, but they just start off really weak again. These units, even after a couple of turns, these units haven't replenished much. Alright.
Who should we zap?
So I think I need to keep Muzg within reinforcement range of Barak Varr here, because otherwise this army, I think they could come launch the attack straight away, like not have to besiege. So with that in mind, let's come stand here.
Move.
Ah, that's not much replenishment. It's a lot more if I do that stance. I was wondering about ambush stance though. Okay, this replenishment's probably fine. It's just this one goblin unit that's going to be a little weak. Yeah, raiding cost me money as well. Okay, I'm gonna raid, I think. This army can just sit in the settlement, that's fine. I think I want Root Marcher on this lord. Sure. Oh, that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, this is a... Oh, that Skull Wand, which gives the big melee boost, is actually not a magic weapon. I hadn't even realized that. Yeah, with Murzg, I definitely want to boost the gobos more. But I do, yeah, Root Marcher for starters on you. Just checking on the Goblin spells here. There's Curse of the Bad Moon, which is an AoE vortex. It lasts for quite a while, but it does pretty low damage. It's definitely nowhere near as strong as Flamestorm or the other vortex spells. And then this gives Night Shroud. Yeah, Stalk and Unspottable. It's not great. Yeah, Root March it. And keep recruiting. Recruit goblins with 1 tier of experience now.
Nasty magic's ready.
Exciting. I'd love to come and blow this up, but I think I'm going to have my main army kind of go between Arachnarok and Barak Varr. I maybe just don't have enough income to sustain these extra soldiers, these extra units here. So let's see. I mean, I need to basically make 1,200 gold in fighting battles or sacking to keep the economy breaking even. And that's before the extra upkeep cost on these 3 units. So... Alright. Let's cancel those. I like keeping a second lord around. It lets me do things like use the underway stance to hop over with my main army, but then launch the attack with this lord. Like, you can't launch an attack out of a settlement without a lord unless you're being besieged, right? So that seems good, but at the same time, just don't have the income, really. Alright, let's hold off on recruitment. We're also going to spend 1,000 gold for this upgrade too.
The tribe's ready.
We don't have any upgrades to do here, though. Or here. Or here. So it's not like... Yeah, I mean, we're not spending gold on anything except recruitment, I suppose. Just make sure... Yeah, he's in reinforcement range. I'm still going back and forth on whether to end the turn in ambush stance. The reason to go in ambush stance is I'd love to be able to deal with this army without having to use my main army's movement. And one way to do that, I think, would be to bait them into coming over here. Alright, let's do it. Let's try ambush stance. And we've encountered some new people. Right. Bleak Coast Buccaneers. Oh, that's not a problem at least. As in, they're not going to come actually fight us. Unless we're out at sea. Teeth Snatchers. Another minor greenskin tribe that starts at war with Wurrzag, so probably nothing to worry too much about. Yeah, then Wurrzag. Wurzag's way more likely to be a problem, I think. Alright, that's everything for this turn. I do want to take a quick check on diplomacy. Just make sure I know what's happening here. Scabby Eye have 4 regions. Yeah, they've got 3 here. Where's the other one? Oh no, they've got this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Red Fangs and Teeth Snatchers just have 1. Presumably they're going to get confederated or wiped out.
What?
Alright, so Karakhan's just up here. Yeah. We have the problem here that they're not at war with anybody else, so for sure they're going to be sending armies at us. Probably just a stack of Dwarf Warriors right now, but still, that's a problem.
Onward!
Arachnarok, military presence 3, but over 3 regions. Not sure where Thorgrim's going after taking this out, whether he'll come back towards us. I mean, he's also at war with the... He's still at war with the Bloody Spears, who have territory up here, so we might go take that, or we might come attack here. Definitely want Arachnarok to be going to war with Grimgor. He does start at war with Wurrzag, which is good. The more of the other factions around here that are fighting each other, the better. Having them all gang up on us would be very bad. Got Clan Ferric fighting Von Carstein.
Who calls?
Border Princes are fighting Wurrzag. We don't know where the Border Prince's main army is. Let's see if we can figure that out. So they have troops here, but that's not the main army. Military presence 10. Okay, so there's a stack in Dvorak. Good. That is useful. Myrmidon starts at tier 3. It's actually a pretty strong, pretty good settlement. So they can recruit captains, huntsmen right away. Fighting a bunch of huntsmen with our shorter range archers is not something I'm looking forward to. Alright, so the army's presumably here and could make it to Matorka. We should keep an eye on that. But I don't think there's any other... Yeah, we know about the military presence. This is all of this faction's armed forces, these 2 armies. And right now nobody's coming from this side. Alright, there's a stack. Yeah, Aberheim have a full stack by now too. Okay, and they're also not fighting anyone else. Yeah. In for a tough ride at the beginning of this one for sure. Guess the priority is not to lose my main army, and the priority after that is to try and defend my major settlements. We're not going to be able to go and take more territory. Just have to accept that reality, I think. And yeah, got that demolition in. Just have to wait for Arachnarok to grow. Yeah. No more recruitment for now. Alright. Oh yeah. Speaking of Arachnarok, or sorry, speaking of Averland. Alright, they left. That's great. And they just got confederated. Okay. And Snorko is ready for duty again. Well, that's cool and all, although not useful. Go that technology. Okay. Ah, this army's force marched right into range, reinforcement range of Arachnarok, but I have a bad feeling I can't reach them. Yeah. They have mortars too.
Not likely.
Oh, that's so bad. The mortars give them the option to launch the attack straight away. And gives them siege attacker. So, what happened here? Must have been Arachnarok came and blew this up, right? Yeah. So that means there's a dwarf army here. Which... guess I should have this hero scout for.
Fine.
So I could... can't make it into Arachnarok even on... yeah, even with the underway. That's too bad. We can move up here and go into encamp stance. Yeah. I think I need to do some rearranging of the troops here.
This is my place.
Alright, so they lost the troops they had, and they moved the other ones down here, and they're still at war with Wurrzag, who's probably going to come after them. So I'm thinking I don't need to worry, it's not a high priority to worry about these guys. So one problem is the dwarf army here. No, but probably the main problem right now is just Marius Leitdorf in this stack. So with that in mind, what is the plan? Alright, walls here are up. That's good. Oh, garrison here is still so weak. And what about... Alright, so they moved... Border Princes moved their army out of here, so it's presumably up in this region. Right. Okay, let's start by having this hero move out here.
Go.
I need to see what happened.
Gonna be quick. This way.
Alright, if someone raised this settlement, they shouldn't get movement afterwards. So why...
When I get there,
Where is the army that blew this up? Does someone else come and kill them afterwards? I guess maybe. Because this was owned by the Scabby Eye, so it wasn't the Scabby Eye that blew it up. I think it had to be Arachnarok, right?
Morgs told me to listen, so
Yeah, there's no way the Bloody Hands have an army over there. So what happened to the Dwarf army afterwards? Maybe the AI just cheated. The AI, I feel like the AI does do this, like, the AI is allowed to raise settlements and still have some movement left over. It's a little annoying.
Nasty magic's ready.
I'm not feeling very comfortable about this.
Who should we zap?
I think all I can really do is move up within reinforcement range of Ackendorf and clench. Yep. This is what I got myself in for. Really unfortunate we weren't able to attack the army while it's on force march, but no way to do that. I think we just sit with this army in Barak Varr.
Ready.
Can't really afford to recruit more troops. Don't think anyone's going to come attack us over the end turn. Still kind of puzzled about like what went on here, but anyway. Alright, can I get this big boss into the army?
What you want?
Oh, I'm not even sure I can.
Now.
What I maybe should do... not sure I want to disband a unit.
What?
Can I just search this? I can search this. That's going to make me... Alright, that's going to make me some profit at least. Get this guy ranked up. I can come join the army next turn. I don't... They might just launch the... Yeah, I mean, they may just launch the attack against us, even though we're right by the garrison. Alright, I think... Let's do this.
Best idea.
Okay, it's a nice easy puzzle, so it's just at the base of this thingy, which is the square. Alright, Banner of Swiftness and 1,000 gold. Good. And he gets ranked up.
Morg says what?
So what to do here? Oh, even this isn't the worst. I was thinking either go for whether to go for combat or whether to start working on campaign skills. He's got a bit of a defensive boost from the tough trait. Let's work on campaign skills. I think block army, so specialist and block army are the ones I want here. But do I put a point into this first? No, I don't think so. Let's just go specialist. And let's give the Banner of Swiftness to Musk. There we go. So we've got a bully and a swindler. Classic. Okay, so this gives burst for orc melee units, but it does unlock +3 obedience, that's big. tax plus 5%, basically not that useful. That's more leadership for gobbos and casualty replenishment and physical resistance. Alright, that's good. Alternatively, could get this, then sharper stabbers, but this costs 50 scrap, and that would leave me only with enough scrap to do like one actual unit upgrade, so... I mean, all this stuff's good at some point. I think I'm going to go for this. Takes 9 turns. Oh, that's growth. I just need everything. Let's look at growth real quick. I think...
Nasty magic.
Alright, growth is plus 30. That's not too bad. And that's an extra 10 on top of it. Right. Probably... I think we can wait on this. Campaign move at range. Or going for this. That casualty replenishment is big, for sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, 13 tends to get the global like casualty replenishment rate for everyone. This isn't... this is a bit of a... not the best thing to be having to go through. Okay, Egamon, let's do it.
Let's get stabby. Now they'll see.
Okay. Feeling uncomfortable with the situation already, but I think I've done all I can. Got the demolition off in the Forest of Gloom, that's good. Just leave this for now. I've got Snorko back, but we don't need him.
The tribe's ready.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, this was the Dwarf Army. I guess maybe they... Well, they're blowing up the other greenskins. Hold on. Oh, he's out of there. Alright. Wait. I thought the Bloody Hands confederated Scabby Eye, but apparently the Scabby Eye confederated the Bloody Hands. Alright, I don't remember seeing that before. I guess it happens because of the Greenskin Confederation rules. So Wurzag's just gone. Scabby Eye must have beaten him. Negative growth in Achendorf. Ah! All the campaigns, I mean, it's never a good thing to get, but this is not a campaign where negative growth is... Well, this is a campaign where negative growth is particularly bad, I should say.
Who should we sack?
They've got troops back in here. So we did manage to...
Nasty magic's ready.
We did essentially manage to get, what's-his-face to leave. Marius Leitdorf.
Orcs come before me with a proposal. I am duty-bound to...
Yeah, he didn't get all the way back to Grenstadt. I wonder if there's any way we can catch him. Probably not, right? I mean, he was further up this way and he used Force March, so presumably he's too far away. Oh, I really want to be fighting battles. I was hoping we'd get money from beating Marius. Also just want experience on my guys, of course.
Orcs will.
So what are we doing now? Okay, the stack's back in Zvorak, so it's not coming towards us.
This is my place.
Yeah, Scabby Eye doing well for themselves with 6 settlements. That dwarf army left and presumably fought a battle over this way.
The tribe's ready. What you want?
I think I went to see what's happening this way, but maybe that doesn't matter.
Now they'll see.
I think I'm coming to the conclusion that I'm not making gold consistently, and I probably just can't support this army. Yeah. Alright, I think what I'll do think I want Muzz to stand here and go into ambush stance. Then I'll come trade units with him and then disband this guy, Grizguts.
Right, I'll move.
I think I value these Goblin Archers more than the Spiderlings or the Spider Hatchlings. Yeah. And I'll get rid of that low health unit too. And say goodbye to this army. So I'm in a position where I can come relieve the siege at either one of my settlements. And I'm actually not, yeah, I think this is a good, I think that was a good thing to do. Like, I'm not just passively losing money now.
Yes, boss.
I'm not sure what I want to do with this hero. I think I just want him in the army. So can I throw out another unit here? It's either basic Garbos or Spider Riders. The melee Spider Riders. Yeah, let's get rid of the melee Spider Riders.
Me. Let's get scrappy. Orc wants me.
I think having one unit... I think, honestly, I don't think the melee Spider Riders are particularly good, generally. I mean, they're obviously stronger offensively in melee, but they're still not great. I'd probably, yeah. Having missile cavalry is somewhat useful. So I think this configuration is pretty good. We could really do with getting experience chevrons on my guys. I mean, I've fought multiple battles and haven't had a single one level up. But yeah, what can you do? Okay. So I've got a full stack, which is about as strong as I can make it right now. I've got this settlement, which I'm still holding on to and getting a little bit of money from. Got public order tanking in both these, but that's okay. Depending on the timing, a revolt would be fine. Like, it would just be a way to get extra gold and experience. And yeah, things have been a little weird with Minor Greenscope Tribe confederating Wurrzag. No sign of Grimgore yet either. Alright, yeah, don't think I have anything else to do. So 10 turns for Akendorf to grow. 8 turns for Barak Varr to grow, yeah. See if Marius Leitdorf comes back. Now that my army's out of sight. Varenka Hill is occupied by the dwarves. Alright, that's something we can go do. There is Marius. Oh, there are these dudes as well. Alright. Yeah, so that's the thing with going into ambush stance. The AI just throws caution to the wind, which can be good, except when there's multiple AI factions doing it. Have to also bear in mind that there's a full stack of... Oh, there's a stack of dwarves at Carrickern and here, right? Because it's 18 across 2, so that's 36 or 37 units.
I ain't doing that.
Alright, so what's our plan here? Can make the attack against Marius Leitdorf. He's on force march. On the other hand, if I don't attack this army this turn, they probably take Barak Varr. Garrison's not even at half strength.
Absolutely not.
Oh, replenishment just sucks.
The tribe's ready.
Alright, this is most of my turn's movement. Let's just see if we have any intel on other armies. Okay, it's most of a stack here.
Think about it. No.
No troops in Matorka, but there's no... Yeah, I'm trying to just get a sense for where the Border Prince's stack is, but again, it could be anywhere in here. They're now not at war with anyone else except me, right?
You
Yep.
come bearing arms.
I'm special.
I think I value Barak Varr more highly than Akendorf. It's really tempting to come fight this battle, but I think that would mean losing the settlement, whereas if I make this attack, I think even though they've got mortars, I think they won't make the attack on the same turn. We'll see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. There's not too many dwarves here, so I'm not going to worry too much about them.
The magic's ready.
So let's go ahead and... What exactly is in this army? Alright, 2 Orc Boys, 2 Gobbos, 2 Goblin Archers, Wolf Riders, and Wolf Chariots. Yeah, none of this stuff's too bad. Great Shaman and then a Goblin Big Boss. Yeah, I mean, we just overwhelm them with numbers. Obviously, we don't want to fight it with just the garrison.
Now they'll see. Get out me head!
This army was a little weaker, and if my garrison was not so depleted. So I've got 50, I've got 200 orcs, and I've got... What is that? 270 gobbos?
Stop that!
But that's, I mean, they've got more just in those 4 units, right? We've got the defenses, that counts for a fair amount. Chariots aren't great in a siege. Yeah, these characters would be tough to deal with though. Oh, I'm really torn on this. Alright, let's stick to my original plan and come down and try and relieve Barak Varr. So I'll move here and then launch the attack out of the settlement. Alright, we made them retreat. I guess that's something. Problem is... problem is I can't go chase after them. And they can just come back and besiege the turn after. Well, yeah, they might not do that for some reason though. Like, if they know I'm here. So I think I want to
Dog wants me over there!
stand in... Yeah, I'll stand in Matorka territory and raid them. Might as well do that for a little extra gold. Now I'm in range to come help Akendorf next turn. I don't think this army's going to besiege here because they know I'm here. I'm wondering if ambush stance was just a poor choice the other turn, because it kind of just invited the enemies to like get more aggressive, but whatever. Raise or sack Matorka in 12 turns. Alright, not prioritizing that. Yeah, bit of a... Yeah, we're just in a bit of a, I don't know, holding pattern, waiting to see exactly what the AI does and trying to take these battles, but of course... Yeah, I should have realized that army would withdraw. Okay, Dwarf Army just came in using the underway. Alright, and there's some Border Prince guys, but not full stack. Okay. What are you doing? You're leaving. Alright. Okay.
No.
See what's in Marius's army here. And I was correct, they didn't launch the assault right away. Okay. So 5 units of archers, 3 units of pistoliers, mortars, then 7 units of spearmen, 3 of swordsmen. Yeah, this is beatable. It's definitely going to be way harder than our other battles. The fact we get the garrison to help is good. Very good. Decline that attack.
Not likely.
Don't understand...
What?
Oh, I see. I actually can't get to that army. Right, because there's a river here. I see. Are you at war with them? Yes, you are. That's good. Alright, that helps us, because Yeah, that definitely helps us. So the dwarves have their turn first. If they want to besiege Barak Varr, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I think I'm happy enough with what's going on here. Again, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pursue this army. If they do retreat. Oh, maybe I should have used Underway Stance there. Underway Stance is funny because it actually gives me a chance of being intercepted, but like maybe being intercepted is actually fine because I'd rather just get to fight the battle. Alright, here we are. So they stood and fought. Good. Definitely controlling large army. Yeah, we're at full strength. Mortars are the biggest problem, I think. And I think they're going to sit back. They obviously have that artillery range superiority. So I think I can make this work. I think I can use the big boss to draw most of their mortar fire, so it's not shredding my main army. And then the garrison's a good extra, like, front line. Alright. Definitely a step up from the battles we've had so far, though. There's Marius himself, he's going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, the pistoliers we can shoot. They're susceptible to mass archer fire, at least. Alright. This deployment looks okay. And the mortar range goes right into our deployment zone. Great. Oh yeah, and this is the garrison. I think I'd probably want the orcs on the outside here. So the garrison are just going to be kind of a melee front line. Let's just deploy them on this side of the hill. We out of mortar range? Yeah. Okay. Keep my gubbos who are in the main army back a little, try and keep them out of the fighting, let the garrison unit take the damage. I know I was complaining about the garrison unit replenishment, but obviously still rather they get beaten up than my actual troops. Oh, I've got pistoliers coming towards us. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Gotta move on here. If they didn't have the pistoliers, I'd be looking to do more with these Spider Riders, but since they do, just keep them out of the way for the time being. Alright, Arachnarok Spider. Get over this way. Oh, they're not sitting back here, are they? No. Interesting. That's... The bad thing about this is they're probably bringing their mortars up as well. Yeah, and the mortars were quite close to being in range, even with how the deployment was initially. Yeah, they are coming towards me. Well, I think that's okay. Need to redeploy these archers. See what the pistoliers. In fact, take that hilltop. You guys are going to have to get shot a little. Probably... Okay, we need to send the Spider Riders forward on the other flank now. If they get shot by the mortars, that's okay. Units revealed. Okay, that's probably the nasty Skulkers. Yeah, you need to focus fire on those pistoliers. Get up to the top of the hill first. Don't like taking that missile fire, but I've got no choice. We need to kill the mortars with these Spider Riders. We should be able to, I think. Yeah, you need to keep going. Alright, we just have to leave the archers to sort this out. You guys are needed. What the battle line? Oh, the mortars. Mortars back here? Yeah, okay. Oh no, what's happened? It's all gone wrong. How did you take so much damage, dude?
Moving fast!
Ah, crap. There's way too much going on.
Take that! Gonna kill him!
Right, I'm gonna have to commit these units up to help fight. Okay, how are we doing over this side? Not too bad. That with at least some of those units. This nasty Skulkers getting beaten up. Taking out the mortars, that's good. Do you get out of combat? Yes, good. Alright. These archers are absolutely wrecking us.
This shrew will have ya!
Not sure I like the ominous sound of that music. Alright, you're in melee with something that's destroying you. That's not good.
Right, Simon! Sneaky, sneaky!
Okay, we have broken...
Let's run!
Yeah, we've broken the units on this flank. We're doing okay here, though these nasty Skulkers are getting
Running!
destroyed. Got our... Oh, almost wartime. Alright, good. Ah, that was really good timing for that attack on their archers by my cavalry. Get back in there.
Spell
Possibly likely to do some friendly fire, but I'm willing to risk it, I think. Okay. Our archers here have done really well. They've wrecked this flank, the enemy. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to wipe out too many of these units necessarily. I think we got them. Arachnarok Spiders doing just fine. Where's Marius Leetdorf? He must be in the front, right? Yes, he is. Okay. Garrison units are holding him at bay at least. Not beating him. Don't think we need to keep shooting their archers. We've got enough melee units chasing after them. Alright. Is that the army losses? It is. Nice. Okay. So, run these guys down. Okay, that was a little bit of a mess. Did not want my general getting damaged the way he did. These are the gobbos from my army. Do not want them getting shot. Do need to try and wipe out these other units though. I was really impressed with my Spider Riders there. Not only did they get out and take out the mortars, but then they came back in and just smashed the archer line just as we got the war. That was really good. Okay, I'm also... Yeah, I'm kind of shooting my own guys to some degree here, but... Just want these units to get wiped out. Alright, let's try and wipe out that spearman. Nah, they're too far out of range to shoot the swordsman.
Shifting it! Gonna kick him!
These archers are almost destroyed.
I'm the boss!
Okay, those archers need to die. You go after them. Yeah, we're just literally shooting into our own unit here. Those archers are gone. Alright, I think I just hold fire now. Set review 3. Yeah, just run them down in melee, don't bother shooting.
What now? Running!
How do we do over on this side? Okay, that swordsman unit is gonna hopefully get wiped out. They just need a few more kills. I think the thing that surprised me in this battle most was the fact that they came at us straight away. If I'd known they were going to do that, I maybe would have deployed a little further back. Definitely got ourselves... Didn't get hit by the artillery too much, but we got hit a little bit, and I wasn't exactly in the right place deployment-wise. Okay, these units are pretty much gone. We need one of you to get these ones. Alright, and you've dealt with them. No, you need to kill one more. I think it's, yeah, 10% is the threshold. Took quite a bit of damage on the garrison units, which is fine. That's why they're at front. This unit's gone. That's not, sadly. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I think it's more or less up to the cavalry to just run down this, get the kills on these last few units. Wonder how much replenishment we can get after the battle. That's one nice thing about greenskins. Unlike Norska or the dwarves or lots of the other factions, you always have the option to replenish from basically eating the captives. It's not only when you're up against another greenskin faction. Okay, those archers aren't going to last. Yeah. Oh, but I launched the attack. I launched the attack with the garrison, so it's the garrison that would get that replenishment. Yeah. Okay. Happy with how the Goblin Archers performed here. 177 kills. Yeah, I mean, that unit did very well for itself. Close victory. Okay, well, I'll take it. Actually managed to clean up more of them than I thought. They're not going to be able to come attack us again for a little while. Alright, so this replenishment, yeah, it does only help on the garrison. I think I probably should take this 800 gold. Yeah.
Who should we take?
And we gained a spell shield. Okay. Oh, can we run up? Can we chase them? Yes, it looks like we can just reach them to finish them off. Oh, that's really nice. Great. That may well leave us in trouble in terms of Barak Varr getting attacked, but I think I'd rather just finish this army off while I can. Okay, also get to max out Dagobos, so that's a decent boost here. More ammo and missile strength. The archers, more melee attack and defense. Yep, definitely need that. So this is extra post-battle loot. Yeah, I think I'd rather still raise his specialist skill. We can make this attack, right? It says we have 1% movement left over. Yeah. Good. Okay. Should not auto-resolve this. Because I don't want more damage on my already damaged units. They do have a mortar. Only one, though. And it's pretty much just the mortar plus Marius himself. Okay. So how many units do I have with Vanguard deployment? 3 Spider Riders plus the 2 Nasty Skulkers. Well, the Nasty Skulkers are one of the units I do not want getting shot more, so that's no good. Okay, I guess I'm just resigned to getting shot by the mortars a little here. These guys have Stork. They actually should not get... We should be okay to have them deploy forward. Not have them get shot. Alright, everyone else is going to have to advance through these trees, that's fine. Yeah, keep the melee guys out of it, I think. The other melee units. Arachnarok Spider with the speed banner is going to be good. Yeah, those pistoliers need to die, I think. Basically on top of them with the Arachnarok Spider. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you chase after the pistoliers, pin their archers down. Yeah, this should be okay. Don't think Marius can realistically do too much to us here. Especially if we slow him down. Nice. Okay. Target practice, boys. Well, that's a pincushion. Yeah, we got them. Good stuff. Yeah, that nasty Skulker ability to cut the movement range really... Poor Marius was, yeah, not having the best of days here. Not many of those arrows are hitting, but there are a lot of arrows. And he's down. Good. Alright, this army's obviously getting wiped out. Kill the rest of them just to get a little more post-battle gold. Okay, I'm thinking after this I should force march back into Achendorf, be able to head south as soon as possible. Okay, that 2% replenishment is not great, but I don't think that 283 gold is worth it.
Dog wants me over there.
Okay, and another level up for the big boss. Good. I'm not going to allow Giant Wolf on the big bosses. I'm just allowing spiders as mounts. Same for the
magic's ready.
yeah, same for the Great Shaman. Alright, so the problem here, yeah, if I don't force march back
Now they'll see.
to Achendorf, I'm not going to be able to get down to Barak Varr. Okay, this gets replenishment, and I can hop over with the underway stance. Yeah, I think this is the best option. How many dwarves are we dealing with here now? None. Alright, I guess that they maybe hopped over this way. Well, one attacker down, I guess.
The tribe's ready.
Boy, we need to work on our replenishment rate there, that's for sure. Spell shield. Melee defense, magic resistance, yeah, that's fine. Probably... Nah, we'll leave that on him. Give him the idle carver too. How's our public order? Right. Padding it with that plus 14 is actually not bad here, I think. Yeah, it's not great here either though, but not getting a revolt anytime too soon. Or here. Alright. Okay, think that is everything. Built this war meter up, which is great. We're at 73. Okay, so we're getting close to Warmonger. Oh, that's plus 20 growth and plus 5 obedience in total. Awesome. Oh yeah, we really want to be sitting on this. This is going to be excellent. I don't even need to call the war. I can just sit on this extra growth, obedience, leadership. Those boosts are really nice. Okay.
No, you failed.
Let's move on then. Yeah, he's raiding us. Alright. Red Fangs were destroyed. Okay. Border princes go the other way. We'll take it. Scabby eyes are coming in. Alright. Hey! No besieged. No new settlements being besieged. Nice. This army is only taking 18 gold off this. I mean, it's hitting the growth a little, but that's fine. So 6 more turns before this can grow. 4 more turns for this to grow. Okay, that is progress. That lets us get more growth, lets us get defenses down. So we've done what I wanted, which is to hold on to our major settlements here. Whether we can continue to hold them is unclear, but that's the goal. So I think I'll stop for this part. Thank you very much for watching, and see you for the next one.